Hello, my name is Nick Nassad. Welcome to another edition of CMS Forex News. Today is Monday, December 17, 2007. In the Eurozone, the advanced releases of services and manufacturing activity for December showed growth in these sectors at the lowest level since 2005. Manufacturing PMI measured 52.5, and services PMI registered a 53.2 reading. In the U.S., there was dollar-positive fundamental news today. Foreigners showed renewed interest in buying U.S. assets. After 2 months of outflows, October showed an influx of $97.8 billion, tripling economists' forecasts. Also, the current account deficit in the U.S. shrank to its lowest level since 2005. For the third quarter, the deficit measured $178.5 billion. The weakened dollar has helped boost American exports abroad, the data showed. The Empire Manufacturing Index eased off its surprise 27.4 reading from November, posting a 10.3 measure this month. The shipments and orders subgauges both declined by 10 points. The US dollar continued to climb against the euro after a steep gain of around 200 pips on Friday. The dollar is strengthening on the back of higher inflation data and better than expected retail sales, which combined limit the chances of further rate cuts by the Fed. Today's action was more subdued, with the euro-dollar pair dropping below 1.4350 to set a 7-week low before bouncing back. The Canadian dollar also strengthened today as expectations for a recession in North America are being scaled back. The loonie gained 180 pips this session on the US dollar and is trading near 10050. The yen strengthened today against its Asian Pacific rivals as declines in global stock markets prompted investors to wind down some of their carry trade positions. In this example of the New Zealand dollar-yen pair, we see a 180 pip gain in favor of the yen during the session. The pound fell 240 pips on Friday to the US dollar and fell slightly further today, though it bounced back after touching the 2.01 level. The pound is suffering recently as conditions in the housing sector start to mimic the U.S., and credit costs and lending rates between banks have hit decade highs. In this daily chart of the pound dollar, you can see that the pair's dropped almost 1,000 pips since setting a high in early November. In a fundamental news release from the UK, the Rightmove House Price Index showed a 3.2% decline, adding more evidence to a slowdown in UK housing. Overnight, look for Germany's PPI and the IFO Business Climate Index. In the UK, we get the Bank of England meeting minutes, along with the final third quarter numbers for business investment. The docket is quiet during the North American session. And that's the news for this Monday. I'm Nick Nassad. Thank you for joining us here at CMSFX.com, and have a good evening.